Good day, this is a.j.farzad with a.j.farzad.com, where you can see a link to my Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube videos for trainings. And also don't forget to go ahead and scroll all the way down from the homepage of a.j.farzad LOA, put your email in my newsletter, and hit submit. You may have to confirm it, but that allows you to get all of the freebies and trainings that I put out and any special events that I'm promoting without missing any important events. Good day, this is a.j. Farzad with the Science and Behavior of Success. So it's the day after election, and as I'm watching the results, it is obvious that nothing will be decided for not 5 minutes, not an hour, not 5 hours, but days, right? So what does this have to do with business? What does this have to do with sales, marketing, finance? In everything that we do, there's always chances of something messing up the plan that we think will happen. Why is that? Because we're not alone in this universe, right? We share this little blue planet with other people, and everybody's vibration manifests a future that they either are manifesting on purpose or by default. So for those of you that are not familiar with my teachings and information, we're talking about the law of attraction. What I try to impart is the science and behavior of success using the law of attraction. In a nutshell, the law of attraction states that whatever you think about will create a feeling, and that feeling will attract to itself more opportunities to continue feeling that way. Which brings me back to what I mean by either creating by purpose or by default. Many of us do not control our feelings or our thoughts. So if everything is going well, we're happy. Somebody cuts us off on the freeway, we're upset. So those things will cause manifestations to come to keep us feeling that way. And if we are not paying attention to how we're feeling, when somebody cuts me off on the freeway and I'm starting to feel crappy, I'm going to attract more crappy, opportunities. If I am conscious of how I'm feeling, then I can change those feelings by changing my thought process. We humans are essentially, arguably, the only species on this planet that can control our thoughts. We don't always do it, but we can control our thoughts. Our thoughts control our feelings. Our feelings will control what manifests. So, let's say, for example, situation that happened to myself and my colleague yesterday as we went to train a customer. Nothing was there, right? So the instrument didn't arrive. We had to wait. The customer did not order the supplies that they needed. We happened to have to go to another customer 30 minutes away. Graciously, they agreed to give us some products to take to this customer, and we will replace it, right? But this whole process, nothing would have been gained by getting upset, by going, oh crap, right? So by staying in control of our feelings, we are not kind of getting into that too close to the tree to see the forest point of view, right? When you get stressed out, when you get upset, your logical thinking does not process as well, right? So this amygdala hijack that people talk about, right? Your instincts suddenly take over, and you're feeling pissed off, you're feeling angry, so you're not really thinking objectively. Every martial artist knows that. You can't bring emotions into a fight. You have to control your emotions. And that applies to sales. If you are in a situation where things are not going your way, which is most of complex sales, right? We're not selling candy bars to kids. So this is a complex sale. It will require multiple meetings, and things will occasionally go in a different situation, in a different direction that you meant to. And the key here is you need to get yourself under control and you need to change your feeling. How do you do that? Because it's very difficult to try to change your feelings to something that feels good when the situation is not going well. The reality, quote unquote, the reality that we're seeing has a lot of momentum. That momentum affects our feelings. So this is where I keep on telling you and I keep on teaching it. It's essentially the same thing over and over, said in different ways. I'm hoping that it will help you be able to actually create your own opportunities. So you need to get general, right? If I'm trying to, I don't know, sell this card key to a customer and they're saying, hey, AJ, my buying cycle is in 6 months. Oops, right? That's not exactly what I wanted to see, but I can't say, oh, how wonderful this is that your buying cycle is in 6 months, because that doesn't feel well, right? It's not what we say, it's actually how we feel, okay? So the fact that this customer cannot buy this card key for me right now doesn't feel good. So I need to step back a little bit. What can I do to change my thought process and then bring my feelings from darn to, at the very least, neutral, right? So I need to slow down the momentum of what's not going my way. Maybe I can say, I've had customers before that had mentioned that their buying cycles are 6 months in advance, but they found ways to purchase it. Is there anything in this card key that would change this customer's point of view? I can go to my team, brainstorm this, right? If that becomes an optimistic thing and makes me feel better, great, I have done my job, right? So now I have slowed down the momentum of things not going my way and changed it to I want to feel better, which will attract more opportunities for me to feel better, for example, a sale. If that's not enough, I need to get more general, right? Okay, well, maybe I can go ahead and stay in contact with this customer and there will be another opportunity maybe in my next thing, right? And again, you are the only one that can tell if this is feeling good or not. If none of this is working, you have to get so general that has nothing to do with your immediate sales process or customer interaction. Things like, hey, I'm in the state of Michigan and it's nice and sunny outside in November, right? How cool is that? Because it doesn't really have to be the situation. And this is what most people kind of forget or neglect when it comes to using the law of attraction for success in sales, in marketing, in training. It does not have to be the situation that you're dealing with. Your feeling has to be something that feels good so you can attract more opportunities in general to feel good. If I can feel good about the weather in Detroit in November, then I can attract more opportunities to feel good. And as I'm feeling good, part of it will be a customer accepting a sales from me. I hope this is clear to you, because that is a very huge key on how the science and behavior of success works. I hope this makes sense. Till next time, to your success. Thank you for listening, and if you would like to have this type of training for your organization, please email me at aj@a.j.farzad.com. To your success.